It don't happen, no. Hey, hey. Yoruba governors, Yoruba leaders don't finally come out to come talk say this is not our agreement. Oh, no be wetin dem vote for, no being there they see. Oh, my people, wahala don happen. Even Tinubu himself dey shock say so Yoruba leaders go fit join hands together fit do like this. My people, hey, e never reach 4 months. Oh, Yoruba leaders don dey make U-turn. Yoruba leaders dem don dey make U-turn. Yoruba people don join hands together. My people, wahala don happen. My people, everywhere don scatter. My people, my people, I go like make una go use una eyes take see wetin dey happen. Say, hey, this matter don go far. Oh, e don go far. So tey the Yoruba people, the Yoruba leaders now don finally get up by themselves. Say, dem no go fit open their eyes make dem come still continue like this. My people, make una go watch video. Make una go watch video where they talk say we no go fit because say Tinubu na Yoruba man, make we decided to silent about wetin dey go on. My people, make una go watch video.
Pocket the whole of Yorubas, including our Obas. One man, one single man. And to even make it worse, unbelievable, the so-called man does not even have a pedigree. He doesn't have any pedigree. We don't know his parents. We don't even know his hometown. Some people say it's from Iragbiji. Some people say it's from Lagos. Some people say it's from Ilesha. All sorts of. We don't even know his real town. Nobody knows his parents. The school he claimed to have been a student, we cannot verify it. He doesn't have any classmates. Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be the only man on this planet Earth that have passed through the 4 walls of a secondary school and a primary school without classmates. Yet, Yoruba made him their leaders. Are we not stupid in Yoruba land? Are we not stupid? Somebody who cannot even produce his certificate. He doesn't have any. I don't know that somebody who cannot pinpoint to his mother and to his father. There's nothing wrong with somebody being adopted. There's nothing wrong with that one. But somebody who cannot pinpoint to his biological father, to his biological mother, his birth is shrouded in controversy. Yet Yoruba follow him sheepishly. Are we not stupid in Yoruba land? Can you imagine that Tinubu has turned Yoruba land into his personal property? With the money he stole in Lagos, he has put the whole of Yoruba in his pocket. Owó àbú la fi ń ṣàbúlàgẹjọ. Owó tó jí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà ló fi ń oppress yín ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Owó tí Tinubu jí lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ló fi ń oppress àwọn Yorùbá. The same man came and said Igbos should leave Nigeria and Lagos. Of course, if you say Igbos should leave Lagos, if Igbo says, if Tinubu says Igbo should leave Lagos, of course, he has said that Igbo should leave Yoruba land. That's the implication. Yet, no Yoruba man has anything to say. Our Obas are deaf and dumb. With due respect to them, Kabiyesi, they can't say anything. Tinubu controls everybody. Tinubu controls everybody in Yoruba land. Everybody eats at his palm. And the money, to make it worse, it's not even that it's rich. I can say it anytime, anywhere. Tinubu is not rich. Somebody stole money from Lagos State. Can you call that one a rich man? So all the money is parading about, he stole them from Lagos State. What was Tinubu's worth before 1999? As of 1999, Tinubu does not have any name, any house to his name. As of 1999, he sold his 2 houses when he went on exile during the Nadeko struggle. He sold his 2 houses that he has. And then went on exile. So as of 1999, Tinubu does not have any house in Lagos. But today, Tinubu has over 500 houses in Lagos State alone. Are we not stupid in Yoruba land? This is the same man. Nobody knows his date of birth. Nobody. Some say he was born in 1952. Some say he was born in 1942. So it's in between 42 and 1952. But let me shock you. Tinubu's daughter's Wikipedia page. Tinubu's daughter's Wikipedia page. Afola Shade Ojo confirmed that Tinubu was born in 1942. Whereas Tinubu himself claimed that he was born in 1952. So who do we believe? How do we reconcile the two birthdays? Tinubu's daughter, Afola Shade Ojo, claimed that his own biological father was born in 1942, according to his Wikipedia page. And I'm quoting from what I saw from from our Wikipedia page. Whereas Tinubu himself said that he was born in 1952. So who is telling lie between Tinubu and the daughter? Now, let me say another thing that you don't know about Tinubu. Tinubu has Antigua. There's a country called Antigua in the Caribbean island. Tinubu has the passport of Antigua. Tinubu also has the passport of Guinea-Bissau. Tinubu also has the passport of Mexico. I challenge Tinubu to come and debunk it. So if you're a Yoruba man or a Yoruba woman, you can't force me to like Tinubu. I will never like Tinubu. And I will never support him. When I was growing up, if you don't know, my father was an educationist, if you don't know. So when I was growing up, I grew up in a house where we don't tell lies. So why will I support Tinubu? On what basis now? Because he has money that he stole from Lagos State. Or why should I respect Tinubu? Because he stole money from Lagos State. Now I should not respect him. I don't respect human beings. I respect God. And for me to respect you as a human being, you must have earned my respect. So how will Tinubu earn my respect? He's a pathological liar. He has drug cases in America. He has drug cases in Indiana and in Chicago in America. He has drug case in Gary, Indiana. That's where Michael Jackson was born. In Gary, Indiana, he has a drug case. In Chicago, Illinois, he has a drug case. And in Chicago, Illinois, he forfeited the sum of $460,000 when he did plea bargaining. So how do you want me to respect Tinubu? Because he's a Yoruba man. Or what? On what basis now? Why should I respect Tinubu? Just because he's a Yoruba man. On what basis should I respect Tinubu? Or because he's the president of Nigeria now. So that's why I should respect him. I don't understand it too. Or because he stole money from Lagos State. That's why I should respect him. Now, if you have decided to be Tinubu's perpetual slave, there's nothing wrong with it. As long as you are more than 18 years old, as long as you are more than 18 years old, you can do anything you like with your life. So if you are above 18 and you decided to be Tinubu's perpetual slave, and you decided that on your own you want to worship Tinubu and his family, so be it. After all, you are 18. You are above 18. You know what you are doing. So the decision is yours. But don't say because you are foolish enough to serve Tinubu or to be Tinubu's perpetual slave, I should not follow you in your stupidity game. I won't. So all this Yoruba Runu, don't come and say it to me. I don't know what is called Yoruba Runu. There's no Yoruba Runu in my dictionary. Whatever I'm doing is based on conviction. Is Tinubu a Yoruba leader? No. I cannot call Tinubu a Yoruba leader. So if you like, you can say Tinubu is a Yoruba leader. That's your problem. And that's your own opinion. And I'm entitled to my own opinion. So let's go back to Nigerian masses. Let's go back to the topic for today is Nigerian masses and their gullibility. Now, I started with Yoruba so that when I go into other tribes, you won't condemn me. And you won't say, he's a tribalist. So I've used my own Yoruba tribe as an example. Let's go to Igbo. Let's go to the Igbos. I'll be Igbos. There was a man called, or there is a man called Nnamdi Kanu, selfless, truth-sayer, lover of the Igbos. He wants his Igbo brothers and sisters to be liberated. And then, not only did he make practical steps, he went as far back as calling for the actualization of Biafra Republic. And the Igbos were following him. The moment a man called Peter Obi came up, Igbos abandoned Nnamdi Kanu and started following Peter Obi. Can you see now that we are gullible? Are we not gullible? Igbos too are gullible. Igbos, they have a lot of Igbos who are gullible. Whether, if you give me Peter Obi and Nnamdi Kanu, I will pick Nnamdi Kanu over Peter Obi. If you give me Nnamdi Kanu and Peter Obi, whether Peter Obi has been two-time governor of Anambra State, it doesn't matter to me. If I'm to choose between Nnamdi Kanu and Peter Obi, I will choose Nnamdi Kanu. Peter Obi is just a selfish individual, a liar. And I will tell you why Peter Obi is a liar. There's a country called Panama in North America. Peter Obi has $7 million in a fixed deposit account in Panama. Peter Obi never knew that the secret will be out. And then there was this thing called Panama Papers. And when Panama Papers came out, when I saw Peter Obi's name, I could not believe my eyes. Peter Obi has $7 million in fixed deposit account in Panama. They asked Peter Obi, I even wrote a letter to Peter Obi, and they asked Peter Obi on Arise TV. Do you know Peter Obi's answer? Peter Obi said the $7 million belonged to his children. Peter Obi said, Peter Obi, that you people are following, and you call him obedient, or you call yourself obedient. So Peter Obi said the money belonged to his children, 2 children. And then the same Peter Obi set up an offshore company called PMG Investment Limited. The same Peter Obi set up an offshore company called PMG Investment Limited in Panama. And P stands for Peter. M stands for Margaret. G stands for Gabriela. G stands for Gregory. So PMGG Investment Limited was incorporated by Peter Obi in Panama. He used a South African lawyer to incorporate the company in Panama. Then the same Peter Obi now turned around and said he doesn't know that it is an offense to have an account in an offshore country. So Peter Obi, you're a liar. You're a pathological liar. Let me tell you now, Peter Obi, with due respect to you, you're a liar. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. Your defense is not a defense in law. The same Peter Obi is Obasanjo that is promoting him. The same Peter Obi. So, if you don't know the implication, assuming Peter Obi is president of Nigeria, Obasanjo will be the one controlling him behind the scenes. So, what is so special about Peter Obi? The Igbos now, because of Peter Obi, abandoning Nnamdi Kanu. The same Peter Obi, in Lagos, MC Olomo threatened Igbos, and he carried out the threat. Did Peter Obi say anything? They demolished Alaba's Alaba traders' shops in Lagos, in Alaba International Market. Peter Obi did not say anything. Wale Soyinka came on here, rubbish Peter Obi and his supporters. The next day, Peter Obi went and begged him. Somebody wrote, when Adeboye said something, and then Peter Obi supporters attacked Adeboye. Quickly, Peter Obi wrote a letter and said, no, I don't have anything to do with it. But when they were demolishing Alaba Market, Peter Obi could not defend them. The same Peter Obi went to Alaba Market to campaign. The same Peter Obi was going from church to church. So Peter Obi, that's my opinion. You are a selfish human being and you're a liar. You have money in Panama and you're not telling lies. And the money belongs to your children, $7 million. And you don't know that it is an offense to have a money. You don't know that it is against the law to have a money in Panama. So Peter Obi, you're a liar. You see, Obasanjo just used you to divide the Igbos. And Obasanjo succeeded. Obasanjo succeeded. Obasanjo just used you to make sure that the Igbos don't agitate for Biafra again. And Obasanjo succeeded. Since Peter Obi came on board now, who has been agitating for Biafra again? Let's go to Atiku. And let's go to the North. The North are even worse. The Northerners are worse because they are not even educated. And then coupled with their Islamic religion. So the Northerners are worse. The only advantage that the Northerners have over other Nigerians is that they have been ruling for so long. And they know how to play Igbos and Yoruba against themselves. So Nigerian masses are so gullible. Our political leaders use religion and tribalism to play on the intelligence of the masses. And the masses are always falling for it. Ask yourself as a Yoruba man, why is it that it's only in Lagos State that anytime there's going to be an election, in Lagos State, Yorubas will remember that Igbos should leave Lagos State? Why is it only Lagos in Yoruba land that there's always a clash between Igbos and Yorubas? Ask yourself. In the same Yoruba land, Akeredolu is married to an Igbo lady, Betty. Betty Akeredolu is from Imo State. Ademola Adeleke, the mother is Igbo. Okay? Ademola Adeleke is even married to an Igbo lady. There's no problem in Osun State between Yoruba and Igbos. In Ondo State, Akeredolu is married to Betty from Imo State. There's no problem between Yorubas and Igbo. Why is it it's only in Lagos State that there's always a problem between Yoruba and Igbos? Ask yourself now if you have common sense and you're a Yoruba man. So Hausa the Fulani is even worse. The Fulanis are not educated and they are the one holding the juicy position. They are the one controlling Nigerians. Now, whether you like it or not, Sharia law is in Nigeria. So let me shock you now. Sharia law is in Nigeria. If Sharia law can be operated in Abuja, then Sharia law is in Nigeria. 3 days ago, Ayo Shunaya, a lawyer, was arrested in Abuja just because in his hotel room, they saw a lady with him. So is Sharia law not in Nigeria now? Is Sharia law not in Nigeria? If Sharia law can be operational in Abuja, Sharia law is in Nigeria. So they have introduced Sharia law through the back door. And all Yoruba and Igbos, they can't say anything. They are waiting for Tinubu. So Yoruba Nation supporters, Yoruba Nation agitators, maybe your Tinubu is now president. Because I heard from Professor Banja Akintoye some time ago and some Igbo supporters that as soon as Tinubu becomes president, he's going to give them Yoruba Nation. So Yoruba Nation support agitators. Has Tinubu given you Yoruba Nation now? Yoruba Nation agitators. I heard from them. They say, no, let Tinubu become president. As soon as Tinubu is the president, he's going to grant them Yoruba Nation. So Tinubu is your president now. Has he granted Yoruba Nation? The masses are too gullible. The masses. They don't want to make any sacrifice. The masses, they can't. They don't want to make any sacrifice. You cannot make omelette without breaking an egg. Is it possible for you to make omelette without breaking an egg? But Nigerian masses, they don't want to struggle. They don't want to protest. They know. They just want something to change overnight. It's only in Nigeria that masses will go to church on Sunday and start praying. And then they want miracle to happen. On Friday too, the mosque and the Muslims will go to mosque and they start praying in mosque and they just want miracle to happen. But they don't want to do anything practically for a change in Nigeria. Look at the last election. I expected Nigerians to protest. There was no protest. Anywhere. No protest. I expected that there would be mass protest against the announcement of Tinubu as the president. No protest. And then, so what do you want America to do? Because I've seen people blaming America. So what do you want America to do? You people in Nigeria, you never protested against the election, against the result declared by INEC. So you want America now to come into Nigeria, invade Nigeria, and said Tinubu is not the president. Or what do you want United Kingdom to do? The masses in Nigeria never protested against the result. It was so glaring that the result was rigged. Even if it was not rigged, there's a procedure for somebody to emerge as president. Did INEC follow that procedure? No. For you to become president of Nigeria, you must have 25% of the votes in Abuja. Tinubu did not score 25% of the vote in Abuja. It's only Obi that scored 25% of the vote in Abuja. Even Atiku from the north did not score 25% of the vote that were casted in Abuja. Yet, INEC went ahead and pronounced Tinubu as the president. Did anybody protest? Apart from that, Tinubu violated section 137, subsection 1.
My people, now the video now on a new watch finish so. On a see what happen for inside the video. All right, my people. I would like to end the video for you. Make una let me know waiting on a thing for the comment section. And if una never subscribe, make una subscribe so that una no go miss any latest gist way I dey upload. Now bye bye till I come on away next time. Bye guys, catch you in the next video. Bye guys.